everyone, welcome to our live Firestarter Friday rank recognition training call for the week. We've got some awesome speakers with us today. Not a ton of new announcements, but we're just getting ready for some awesomeness. And I'm really excited about what Ryan and I have been working on behind the scenes because it's about to be big. It's about to go.
Bigger.
All right.
Big.
Oh,
yeah, Ben, I know we're starting this, but I was doing a Zoom earlier this morning, and it's funny. I remember we talked about it, that how when we have about 100,000 people our first year or so, maybe we can go to Shark Tank. And you said, I never forget, you said, a year, we'll have 100,000 people in 3 months. Bam! Bam! I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is the tip of the iceberg. The first million people were just building the foundation. The second, third, 4 million is getting us ready, and just wait. Just wait. The first wave, like Ben said, it was taking advantage and being at the right place at the right time because people's buying habits are shifting. Now that you got the million, 2 million, 3, 2 million, 3 million base, now we're getting ready for the next wave, and that is watch TV. Every time there's a medical or a pill commercial, the commercial is 30 seconds about the pill, 2 minutes about the side effects. People are recognizing that the days of getting sick, then going to a doctor, getting filled with pills is over. And that's why our value, our pricing is coming in place. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, the first 1 or 2 million, you are our pioneers. You are the foundation of what we're doing before we open up the floodgates. I cannot tell you what Ben is working on, but here's what I can tell you. Everybody that you think of right now who don't think LiveGood is the future of commerce and not just network marketing, commerce are going to hear about LiveGood through you or someone else. Reach out to them and be excited, just like if you would have invited somebody to a wedding. You're not asking for an opinion. We're a revolution. You know what the most exciting part is? It's not the 1.1, 1.2 million people that got in early. It's 3 out of 10 people who join LiveGood are so excited that they tell their friends, and their friends get it started that turns them into a bronze, and makes all their money come back. That is such a blessing. That's what we're exploding. That's what we're 1 million+ people in our first year. We're revolutionizing commerce. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's commerce. Show me another way that a company can make a life-changing product for $13 and sell it to the end user for $18. Show me another way. There is no way. There is no way. Ben shows you $100 green on Amazon. That's direct to consumer. That's this. The only way we can bring you the most advanced nutritional products on earth that Lisa and Ryan have cultivated a relationship with the providers at these prices, listen to me carefully, ladies and gentlemen, is through the power of the club buying. Power of the club buying. This is not about network marketing. The reason Ben wasn't even going to go network marketing, guys and girls. I'm telling you. When he says I was begging him, I was literally begging him. He wasn't, because he's like, Nauder, the industry is broken. But look how the timing. The man sees the future. I'm not kissing up to him. I got to get going because one of my kids are stranded and AAA is late. But ladies and gentlemen, you're sitting on a gold mine. The first 1.5, 2 million people is just the foundation. I know it sounds like a lot of people, but I'm going to tell you one thing. There's 7 billion people in the world that need our reds. Everything else being said, they need our super reds. 7 billion. We have 1 million. Here's your math. 1 million compared to 7 billion is one person. If you have 7,000 people in the room, 7,000 people in the stadium, only one of them have heard about LiveGood. That's 1 million out of 7 billion people in the world. We're revolutionizing commerce. Show me another way a $13 product can get the end user for 18. Show me another way. Okay, network marketing companies made it for 10, great products, and they had to sell it for 90. That's okay. That's okay. We're changing it. We're changing it. Thank you for coming out of retirement, Ben. I'll zip it.
Someone's excited today. Awesome stuff. Big things are happening.
E3, baby.
Yeah, it's what?
My E3.
E3, awesome. I take mine every morning. I took it before I went mountain biking this morning. Crushed a ride, had a nice meeting with Ryan and some other people about some exciting things that you're going to find out about in about 45 to 60 days. That is just another awesome thing. But yeah, I mean, everything Nauder said was right, and you look at the economy, you look at buying habits shifting. I was listening to the radio, I was listening to CNBC just to maybe get some stock tips or something, whatever they say. But It was cool this morning how they were talking about how buying power is going down. And all these companies who are trying to sell stuff for 60, 80, $100. I mean, you think about why the buying habits are shifting. And you've got gas prices are up, housing prices are up ridiculously, food costs are up. Credit card debt is at an all-time high. People are spending less money. And yes, wages are up a little bit, but they're not keeping up with the inflation and with the expensive prices of everything else. And that's why the buying power of the dollar and what people have is not as great as it used to be. And so people are moving away from the expensive stuff and looking for value. And nobody is, first of all, has better products at a better price than what we do. But no one's positioned better to take advantage of it. And guys, you know, we talk a lot about competition and how we welcome competition. Competition helps the end consumer. And that's what we're all about, is helping people get the best products for the best prices. And it's interesting just to see, you know, what a huge head start we have in the fact that really nobody, I thought by this time there'd be at least a few copycats come in and try to recognize that, hey, what we're doing is the future. What we're doing is working. What the old way that's been done for the last 100 years is not working anymore. Like, adapt, change, align yourself with the trends in the economy, or you're going to continue going down. I mean, if you sat in a conference of network marketing companies right now and you said, you know, of executives who have been in business for at least 5 years, and you said, how many of you guys are doing less business today than you were even 2 or 3 years ago? 100% of them would raise their hand. And then you ask them, how many of you, blame LiveGood for that? And they'd probably raise their hand again. But guess what? It's not our fault. It's because the trends in the marketplace are dictating that. We're just smart enough to take advantage of it, position ourselves in front of that, and give you guys an opportunity that really is changing a lot of lives, both physically and financially. And what Nauder said, 7 billion people need our super ads. They absolutely do. But at the same time, and that's why everybody needs LiveGood, because you guys need these products. Everybody needs these products, guys. We are not getting enough from our diet to fill those nutritional gaps. We're not getting everything that we need. We need supplements to get it, to keep us healthy. And at the same time, so that's number one. Number two, you know other people who have a body, who have a heart, who have a gut, who have a digestive system, who have a brain, who also need these supplements to be healthy. They're going to have to get them from somebody. They're going to have to get them somewhere. Be the person that introduces them to them, that is the person that helps them finally be able to find what they need and get healthy, and they'll thank you for it. And I mean, it's funny because I've shared this story a lot. I know we got a lot of new people on this call. We continue to grow week in, week out. We've got another huge day of rank advancements. We had another huge pay run yesterday. Just numbers continue to come in. But you look at everything that's going on in the industry and in the space, and it's just no surprise that we're growing as fast as we are. So, all right, let's go out to Lisa Goodkin. What do you want to share with everyone today?
Yes, it's such exciting news. And really, I look at how many members we have, right? Over 1 million members. And it's so amazing. It really is a big number with so much more to reach. But I recognize that of that 1 million, not everybody is buying the products. And the products is what is going to seal the deal. The product is what is going to keep somebody with LiveGood for life, because how life-changing they are. Like, I just had a testimonial come in today. A girl was telling me that for 24 years, she suffered from insomnia. And now taking our D3, K2, our magnesium, and our super greens, she is literally like, I've never slept better in my life. I feel amazing. I wake up energized. And she's not taking some sleep aid. She's just giving her body what it was missing. She's just filling nutrient gaps. So once that happens to people and they realize like how good they feel and how simple it is, and they're not taking some sleep aid or some prescription medication to make themselves feel better, they will be with LiveGood for life. So if you have people on your team, if this is you that has not purchased any products, you guys have got to get on our products. And again, you're going to be a member of LiveGood for life. So keep up the amazing work. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Yes. Guys, and I love that. I love actually that someone recognized that they got that D3 helps with sleep, because we call it the sunshine vitamin because we get it from the sun. We actually take it in the morning, but it's a big part of your sleep cycle. That and magnesium helps with everything. So guys, if you're not sleeping good, if anything in your body is not working, you get migraines, you have digestive issues, brain function, brain fog. I mean, literally, magnesium is so important, guys. For $8.95 member price, that is the most no-brainer product ever. And I take the D3 every day. I take the magnesium every day. The super greens are awesome as well. I don't know if they contribute to sleep, probably in some way. I mean, when you're giving your body what it needs, everything just works better. So awesome stuff. Dr. Ryan, what do you got for us?
All right, hey guys, hello everybody. Yeah, to Lisa's point, like you must be like living under a rock if you haven't seen that the chronic disease is starting to scale up. It's just more and more like neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. A new study just came out, and they were talking about where you live and if you have any like traffic pollution nearby. Radiation is a big one, and of course, like our lifestyles contribute to a lot of this. So I was talking about methylene blue yesterday, and I just tell you, what an incredible molecule. If you don't know anything about methylene blue, Google benefits of methylene blue. Go to the website, check the Learn More section, look at it, read about it, and actually spend some time discovering what a little bit more about methylene blue, what it's capable of. It's an incredibly powerful molecule, and I want more people to sort of include it in their lifestyle because it really does help with so many things. It helps with the mitochondria, which is our energy production, the powerhouse of the cell. It helps with it's so crazy. But I want to caution you. I get a lot of questions. This is like the training side of the Zoom for me, real quick. So with methylene blue, people ask, well, does it interact with these drugs? And they'll give me a list of drugs. And a lot of times you'll see things from like major depressive disorder or psychiatric disease, or bipolar or some condition like that, where methylene blue has an incredible benefit for those people. But if you look at the literature, it says, oh no, never use methylene blue in those cases. But actually, those studies are being based upon high doses of methylene blue in an IV. When you look for the studies that use lower doses, but still efficacious, like 20 milligrams per strip, which this methylene blue is, those side effects, those drug interactions don't exist. And I can't say that conclusively, and I'm not giving you medical advice on your medications, but I'm telling you, there's a big difference between IV, high doses in IV, and a small oral dose of 20 milligrams. It's not even the same. And so I want to tell people, typically, for the most part, there's way more benefit than there would be risk in those scenarios. And there's so much benefit for people that suffer from those conditions, but not just them, but the mitochondria. As we age, we start to really have a lot more inflammation, and we start to have, and that's a big problem in our society. So again, guys, check it out. Go check out the methylene blue. And then before I drop off the call, I'm going to show you how the best way to use it and reduce the blue. As far as new products go, so what Ben just told you, in about 30 or 45 to 60 days, there's going to be some big announcement. That means I have to fast track some things here. I really got to get to work and pump out a few things because it's going to complement the new launch so well. It's going to be a big package deal, like an incredibly well-rounded approach to health, optimizing health and wellness. So pumped about that. So we're looking at gut support. That's a big one, and I'm now really focused on it. So that's coming soon, guys. Bone support, we're already in the works. We've got our children's USDA certified organic almost done. We're getting a lot closer, guys. In another few weeks, 2-3 weeks. Whey protein right behind that, the chocolate whey protein, 30 servings in a bag. Hydration stick packs are in, so we're kicking butt there, which is going to be great because we know how that we promote hydration. We talk about it a lot. The sleep gummies in production. Women's hormone support is in production. And then, like I every week, I tell you, there's about 23, 24 things that are just on the priority list, and then there's a whole bunch more behind that. So warehouse is doing good. Everybody's doing great. A lot of emails coming in. There's a lot of traction. I appreciate all of it. And let me show you. So this is what I do with the methylene blue. I take it out of the foil wrap. So I open the foil. I fold it in half. Okay. Then I fold it in half again. All right, so then it's basically in a quarter the size of the original film. I put water in my mouth, and I put this on the back of my tongue. I take another sip of water, and I just take it back, and then it's just like no blue. It's basically non-existent. So, guys, I hope that helps. I'm excited for the call. Send it back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Yeah, it's funny. I don't do the blue the morning of these calls because then you guys all focus on my blue tongue. Yep. But let me ask you a question, Ryan, speaking of that, because I know a lot of the reason we decided to go with dissolving strip was for absorption purposes. So if you're kind of swallowing it and avoiding the absorption part, does it have less effect?
Awesome question. So sublingual absorption can be superior for a lot of things, but in the case of methylene blue, it's equally as effective when it's absorbed through the gut lining. So we're fine to do it. For me, Ben, I actually like the sublingual absorption. I do prefer that route. So I rock the blue mouth. I am not ashamed of that. I love it. But for those that do not, they'll still get benefit out of it for sure, just by swallowing it into the stomach.
Awesome. Awesome stuff. Super excited. I know the whey protein's right there. Excited about the sleep gummy. Super excited about the hydration sticks. I know the, as you mentioned, the kid gummy, that's going to be a huge one too, and something that everybody needs. So guys, when we say we're just getting started, like this is not even the beginning. Man, you guys, and it's cool because like I'm even learning a lot in this experience because now, like our first year was awesome. Over 1 million people in 13 months. No company on the planet has ever done that in the network marketing industry. That doesn't happen. So the fact that we are already, breaking records and haven't even started is an exciting thing. But the stuff that we're working on as far as video, social media, just getting our name out there, we've got some podcasts going up. There is a lot of stuff happening with behind the scenes, what we're doing. So again, the next 45 to 60 days is kind of building up for that. Once you guys see what we're doing, it's like, what we did that first year is going to look like peanuts. It is game on. And again, we're just getting started. So you guys are definitely in the right place at the right time. Congratulations for recognizing that. Thank you for believing in us and sharing the mission, because that's what we're about, changing lives and making things better. So with
Ben, real quick, before you move off of like the health stuff, I just wanted to touch on one more thing when Ryan was talking about chronic disease. And you might be sitting there thinking like, well, I'm fine, I don't have chronic disease, so this doesn't pertain to me. I want you to also think about our nutritional supplements. Nobody's walking around 100% perfect, waking up every single day without a single ailment, whether, like Ben said, digestive issues, maybe frequent headaches, maybe vision disturbances, whatever it is, aches and pains and joints. There's always something nagging. And that's what these nutritional supplements do. So it's not just about chronic disease. And also remember, when you go to your doctor, typically you are not told you have a chronic disease until you have the chronic disease. So you're not told as your blood sugar is creeping up and maybe, and you're not told you're there until you're pre-diabetes and then diabetes. You're not told you have high blood pressure until it creeps up to it. So unless you're really paying attention to your numbers increasing, unless your doctor's really staying on top of it, which unfortunately the healthcare system is so rushed, it just doesn't happen like that. You need to take preventative measures. You need to take nutritional supplements to keep yourself out of the chronic disease state. So focus on the prevention aspect. All right, back to you, Ben.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Just putting down a name.
That was good.
What you got?
Hey, brother, I want to share something really quick. I get asked a lot that, hey, man, must be nice. You're one of the owners, and I'm sure your kids get these things. I want to be very clear, ladies and gentlemen. Ben and I have been doing this combined for 50 years. I've been doing this for 30 years. We've been in ownership for probably most of that. I have never, ever, ever, ever made my kids, my own children, to pay for stuff. Guess what? All my kids that don't live in this house, I got 5, well, three of them don't live here, buy their own products because I know it, and you should see what it's doing for them. Ladies and gentlemen, we're a revolution. We are a revolution. Everybody needs these products. Everybody needs these products, and at these prices, they can't go wrong. And you're just building your base. What Ben just said, and I know you all been asking me, and I'm not going to open my mouth, but here's what I'm going to share with you as far as the network marketing side of it goes. The next 90 days, ladies and gentlemen, it's extremely, extremely important. I want you to have the mindset that the next 90 days is all the time you have to go out there and share this amazing opportunity with affiliates. I want you to have that mindset, because I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to wait. Oh, what's going to happen? I'm going to wait to see what's going to happen. You want to have an army. You want to have a strong army. And here's the punchline, that's on our products. Because when people get on our products, they just become inevitable, awesome sharers. Some people call them recruiters. So here is your mission. This week and next week and the following week and the rest of March, it's your mission to go out there and tell everybody about LiveGood. Because what that guy over there, the Jeff Bezos of network marketing, the Elon Musk of network marketing, Ben Glinsky is about to do, it's going to make LiveGood literally a household name. I mean, think about it. If Kleenex, if Windex, if Band-Aid, if Amazon were to come to you today, all brand names, all well-known things, were to say, hey, why don't you give me a one-time $40 and become my franchise? And every time you bring a Kleenex or a Band-Aid or an Amazon member, I'll give you a percentage of their monthly membership if they had one. That's LiveGood. That's the mentality you need to have the next 90 days. You want to have an army. You want to have an army that's on our products because that's how they believe. I'm making my own kids buy our products. Come on. You want that army to be ready to go. You want a fresh army because everybody else is buying products and loving it. They love the fact that 50 people above are not getting paid. They love the fact that Lisa and Ryan picked the best ingredients. But here's what's going to happen in the next 90 days. I beg of you, ladies and gentlemen, put me to work. I did 109 Zooms last week, my biggest week ever. I loved every one. People are waking up to the future of commerce. And like I've said over and over and over, we're only starting with network marketing. The world of commerce is your oyster. Go get it. I got to go save my kid. Thank you, Ben, for coming out of retirement. I see a lot of awesome speakers. Stay focused. You want to carve out a big piece of this pie called LiveGood as a business person? Stay focused. Thank you again, Ben. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, all the speakers. I got to go save my kid. She's stranded.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Nauder. All right.
Thank you, brother.
So ranks are still coming in. It's funny because growth has slowed down a little bit since our just run when we were doing over 100,000 new members a month. Now we're at like 70 or 80,000 a month, which is still awesome and amazing. But what's cool is our volume continues to go up. The number of product orders continues to go up. The number of members continues to go up. And again, we're just getting started. So it's a really, really exciting thing to see that you guys are still, because even on the affiliate side, the network marketing side, 1 million members is nothing compared to, I don't even know how, Nauder, are you still there? He might have taken off. I don't know how many people are in the network marketing industry, how many networkers, but again, everybody needs LiveGood. I don't care if you're in another company. I don't care if you're a top earner in another company or if you're in 10 different companies, have a position in LiveGood. You guys need these products. Your company doesn't have every single product. You're going to find something at LiveGood that's going to help you that you absolutely need. And even if your company does have it, you can probably find a better one here for a better price, which makes it more sense to buy it here. But you're also going to find a lot more people who need these products. And guess what? You want another angle? Here you go. If you're in another company. If your people don't want to get into your company, don't want to join your company because they don't have $150 a month to spend on an auto ship for one product, say, hey, you know what? Don't worry about it. How about LiveGood? They've got highest quality products, lowest prices, $9.95 a month membership. Take a spot there, start making some money there. And then if you want to join me in over here later, you could do that. Whatever you want to do. But guys, everybody needs LiveGood for the business side and for the products. So don't discount anyone. All right. Let's get into rank advancements. Another big week. We had 3,001 new bronze ranked affiliates. Again, over 400 a day, over 3,000 new bronzes. And that's exciting. As we talk about, most people in the network marketing industry are never able to enroll a single person. So to have 3,000 people hitting that first rank, most of them in their first week getting into profit, guys, that is powerful. And it just shows you, we talk about how less than 5% of people in the network marketing industry make money, and we've got over 30%. It's because it makes sense. It's because it's easy. It's because when you know that you've got the highest quality products at the best prices out there, there's nothing, you don't have to sell. You just have to be excited, and it makes sense. So awesomeness, 3,001 bronzes, 406 new silver ranked affiliates, 406 new silvers. Awesome. Congratulations to all of our silvers. Another 53 new gold ranked affiliates. And again, this is what I call the sweet spot in the network marketing industry, that $300 to $500 a month range. And a lot of our golds are over $1,000 a month residual and continuing to build, continuing to grow. Because again, as those membership numbers continue to get higher and higher and bigger each and every month, commissions continue to go up. And that's exactly what's happening. Those residual income, we talk about residual. Residual income is a big word in the network marketing industry. And that was the reason that I walked away from it, because it wasn't really happening. It was kind of this make-believe term. But now, really, what I believe for the first time ever, it's real. People do not quit a membership with this much value, especially like Lisa said, when they're using the products, getting results with them, they're not going to go away. And that's why the average person in a company only stays on for 2.8 months. I mean, we're already like double that, and we just got started. I mean, half of our members haven't even been on for 6 months, and we're continuing to grow. So our retention rate is super, super high, probably the highest the industry has ever seen. And again, this is just the beginning. So congratulations to our 53 new golds, another 7 new platinum ranked affiliates this week alone, 1 a day, which is absolutely huge, just mind blowing when you get someone who built a team of over 500 people. And we're seeing that at least once a day. Crazy. Congratulations to all our platinums, and platinums are making, you know, probably on the low end, $1,000 a month, on the high end, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a month as they're approaching diamond, as their organization is a little bit more mature. So congratulations to our 7 new platinums. And again, we got 2 new diamonds this week. We have Renaud Temirov from Kazakhstan, as Nauder pronounces it. I call it Kazakhstan. Congratulations, Renaud. And we have Difuza Perova from Uzbekistan. 2 Stan countries. Congratulations to our 2 new diamonds. This Kazakhstan team is rocking. I mean, they have not slowed down at all. Philippines is still on fire. India is still crushing it. Brazil's starting to wake up. China is starting to put up numbers. Where else? We got some. Canada still growing. United States actually has kind of taken the lead significantly. It used to be Philippines and India were right there, but US, you guys are crushing it. People are learning about LiveGood and recognizing that this is for real. This is something that they absolutely need. We've gotten way more customers coming in outside of the affiliate stuff, which is exactly what we planned, exactly what we want. And so it's exciting. Awesome stuff. Congratulations to all of our newly ranked affiliates. You guys are awesome. Keep up the great work. I know we've got some great trainers on the call with us today. So let's, I don't know what order you guys went last time, but I know I made Tracy go last time I was hosting. So let's start with Tracy Walker in Atlanta. Bring it.
Hey, good afternoon, LiveGood family. Thank you so much, Ben. Today, guys, I wanted to start with just some marketing. You guys know I like to bring some marketing goodies to everybody. And one thing I wanted to share, when you're marketing, especially online, you want to think about it like fishing, right? If you're fishing, because you want to have a line in a social media pond. You might want to have a line in, your offline pond. You will want to have a line in, Pinterest pond or Instagram pond. Think of it like that. It's not like one place is going to be the holy grail and bring in all of your sales and your leads. It's kind of a combination of those things, and you kind of figure out as you go which is going to be the best one for you. And so I wanted to share something that I've been playing around with on Pinterest, and it's been doing really good. I'm just going to share the idea, but I just want you guys to start thinking, right? Thinking how you can really promote LiveGood. So Pinterest is really good from the standpoint that it is really like a search engine, right? It's like a Google. People go to Pinterest to search for things and they get these photos back. Think about the idea of creating some of the graphics that we have for our products, right? So maybe take some of the graphics for the reds, take some of the graphics for the methylene, take some of the graphics for the coffee, take these different graphics, right? You might if you go to Canva, you're a little creative, you can create them as like little short videos, like 5-second or 10-second videos. And you can start, but you have to be consistent. You can start uploading these things to a Pinterest account that's maybe, your health and wellness, whatever you name your Pinterest account, right? And you can make it like a LiveGood focused thing. So some people do this on Instagram, right? You see these theme pages, right? And that theme of that page is just all of this thing. Well, the same happens on Pinterest. You can take it and make it a theme page for LiveGood health and wellness products. And what's so powerful about Pinterest, what you have to understand, is that if you remember I've talked to you guys before about having like an article, right? I've said this before. You could go and you could use ChatGPT to help you write a nice article about the coffee. When you do that, Pinterest, if you link your article to that Pinterest, you will start to get traffic to that article, and that article will start to rank on Google, right? It will start to rank on Google. And so now when people are searching mushroom coffee or they're searching organic, products or whatever, your article has a really good chance of popping up there. And now when you have your LiveGood link embedded inside of your article, people can actually click on that link and start to go to your shop and purchase the product. So this is a product selling type of strategy. And so I just want to encourage you guys to just think about some of the things that are already there. It's tons of people. I mean, I think Pinterest is like the fourth or fifth trafficked website in social media, right? And it's just quiet because it's not community driven, right? It's not driven on comments and shares and likes. It's driven on people going there and getting information and then clicking and heading over to Google. So consider making a LiveGood specific page or theme page on Pinterest, have you an article link to it, and get you some traffic to drive sales to your LiveGood shop. You could do it for one of the products. You could be like a guru of one of the products. You could be, a jack of all, and you can have many of the products that are listed there. But nonetheless, there's tons of traffic. There's tons of buyers. Pinterest has been documented. There are tons of buyers. The thing is, you want people who are willing to buy, right? You just don't want eyes. You want eyes of buyers. So it's a great place to get LiveGood products in front of. And I'm going to recommend that you guys do a little work on that and get yourself a Pinterest account set up. So hope that helps with some marketing. Back over to you, Ben.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tracy. I absolutely love that. I love the fishing lines in the water because literally not just, there's so many different ways, but so you guys should have a Pinterest account. You should have a YouTube account. You should have a Facebook account. You should have an Instagram account. You should have a TikTok account because there's so many different ways to market. And at the same time, speaking of different lines in the water, there are so many different demographics you can market to. There are so many benefits of each product. I mean, each product probably has 10 different benefits and like 4 different groups of people that you can market: young people, old people, people that have this issue, people that have that issue, and find different ways to market it and just put all of this stuff everywhere. And if you need help learning how, go to YouTube and click how to get traffic on Pinterest, how to post on TikTok, how to get more views on Facebook. All this stuff, it's out there on YouTube. You just got to take advantage of it and don't just expect stuff to happen without putting in a little effort. But when you do, good things happen. So Tracy, awesome. Love that. Thank you so much. I see Curry Russell out there. Haven't seen him in a while. Let's bring him on. Diamond leader, Curry Russell. What do you got for us today?
I was on last week. You weren't here last week. So we had a good time without you. We made fun of you. We talked bad about you the whole time. It was great.
Nice.
Love you, man. Thank you for everything you've given us, Ben. Thank you, Nauder, Ryan, Lisa. Thank you all for everything you've provided for us, a pathway for us to create wealth, create health, and do it affordably. So I appreciate you guys so much. I just got off another meeting, so my brain is just on fire at the moment for some other things. But I keep getting these messages. I keep getting messages from people that I've tried all this stuff. Like I get these messages that I've bought business cards, I've paid for blogs, I've done this, and and it's like every time people come at me with all these things they've tried, I got to be honest. It's like, when's the last time you tried talking to people? Like it hurts my soul that people won't do the basic things. And it's because we've created this environment of instant gratification. We've created this environment of we believe there's a faster way. We believe that tools are going to make our lives easier. But guys, you have to stop and think. You're in a network marketing company. And I'm trying my hardest to be so simple across this build, across this last year. Everything that I do, if it requires me to tell my new affiliate, you need to buy this or you need to add this, it isn't going to duplicate because they're not going to take that exact same information to their team. There's going to be this weird level of fear because they're like, well, I don't know anything about LiveGood. How am I going to teach them about this next thing? How am I going to get them to do this next thing? So I've had to come to a conclusion in my network marketing growth that following my previous mentor, one of the greatest people that's come into my life, that he taught me that if it can't be duplicated, don't do it. Network marketing is entirely about duplication, because until you get growth and duplication on levels 5, 6, and 7 inside your organization, it's still about you. It's still about how much you can go create your front line and how much you can put in. But once you start getting that growth and you start seeing those monthly residual checks come in, those monthly matching bonuses come in, the game's over. I apologize to Ben and I apologize to Nauder, but there's a lot of months that I don't put a person in anymore because I've gotten a little comfortable with these checks. I got a little comfortable with not having to struggle, and I've paid off a gigantic credit card, and I'm enjoying the growth that LiveGood has given me. I'm enjoying my riverfront view that I'm looking at right now. I'm enjoying a moment of my time because it's become great. Like, I've never had this before in network marketing. LiveGood is the easiest, most simple, duplicatable business that I've ever been in. And all I do is tell people, look, once you get started, go take this script, go invite some people, and then when they get started, do the same thing I just told you to do. There's nothing complicated about what we do. The lead generation's already there for you. Don't got to pay extra for that. Autoresponders, already there for you. Don't got to pay extra for that. Products, descriptions, separate websites for product versus affiliate program. Everything is done. So if you need to go recreate the wheel in this, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. So my message to all of you is keep this thing the most simple and fast as possible. Like, realize that success loves speed. It will never change. If you think that you can slowly build a network marketing company, I struggle with that logic. I think that success loves speed in this industry more than any other. And it's just unbelievable. I love that Eric Worre has done these incredible programs, and he talks about the rabbit versus the hare. And in network marketing, the rabbit wins, not the hare. The rabbit does, because you go build the front launch of your business, and then you help the people who you got started launch their business. And so you slow down on the back end because you're now helping through everybody else. So the only message I got for the company, the team, the family here today is stop making it more complicated than it needs to be. Try to keep things simple. Ignorance on fire is way better than knowledge on ice. And it will always be that way. So that's all I got, Ben. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys.
All right, awesome. Thanks so much, Cory. So I agree with most of that. There's a few things, not 100%, but I think if there ever was a company you could build slowly, it would be this, because people are going to stay here forever. Whereas in most companies, after 3 months, you're just rebuilding. But I think the duplication comes from, as Nauder likes to say, all out massive action. And that's kind of what Tracy was talking about, getting more of those lines in the water. Just keep fishing. And the more Cory, the fact that you haven't enrolled anyone in a month or two, or not necessarily every month. I mean, the speed of the leader is the speed of the team. And yes, it's cool to take a step back, enjoy your success, reward yourself, and just be thankful for everything. But at the same time, guys, I mean, this is not the time to slow down, because we are just getting started. So keep going out there, keep crushing it. And again, the duplication, not everyone's going to duplicate. Not everyone's going to do everything. And, it's hard to say keeping it simple is what's the most duplicatable, because here just everything makes sense. I mean, people need the products for a gazillion different reasons. They need the opportunity because it just makes sense. It makes money. No one wants to miss out. I mean, what if someone falls under you and builds a huge team, and regardless, you're saving more money than you're spending every month anyway? So again, it's just a no-brainer. But no, great stuff, Cory. Awesome job. Duplication is why we are where we are, why we're growing as fast as we're growing, why we see over 3,000 rank advancements every single week, is because it's simple, because it's easy. But if you guys really want to create a big check, and a lot of you guys, just want it. Again, this industry was designed to help people make an extra $300 to $500 a month. And that's awesome. And we're helping more people do that than probably any other company in the history of the universe, much less this industry. So that's awesome. But if you're looking to make $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month, that's out there. But that's going to take getting just massive lines in the water. As Tracy said, just taking advantage of every different angle, method, medium that you can, and go out there and just all out massive action. And if there's ever a time to do it, guys, it's right now for the next 60 to 90 days before some of this new stuff comes out, because once that happens, we become a household name, boom. I mean, it's just going to get easier, but at the same time, you want to have more people in your organization duplicating, so it just continues to grow that much faster. So again, thanks so much, Cory. Thanks for being here. You rock. Let's go out to Arizona. Trisha Costa, what do you got for us?
Hey guys, good to see everyone. You know, I want to talk about the products because I think the number one thing that we are doing in LiveGood that is wrong is not focusing on products first. And it's great that we have this incredible membership. It's a great business model, but I keep saying I've had Prime for 15 years, but I care more about my health than I do my transportation cost for my products to arrive at my house. So if I've had Prime for 15 years, can you imagine how long I'm going to have LiveGood if my health is what I care the most about? So we have to focus on products because we need to understand the mission of the company. The mission is to help people to get healthy all over the world. We want to help them to stay healthy, and we want them to do it in a very inexpensive way. So in a way that doesn't break the bank, they can afford. And as we do that, we create retention. And that's the number one problem with every company I've ever been in, because I was focusing on products because that was the only thing I had. Here I have the membership to focus on. But in the past, all I had were products. And people would quit 90 days later, 4 months later, because the products were so offensively expensive that they would quit. Well, here we have the most incredible prices for the best quality products. It's a win-win. And if people are using the products, they are going to be members for life. Like I know with or without a compensation plan, just like I've had Prime and I've had Costco for 17 years, I'm going to be here for the rest of my life, even if there's no business attached to it, because I'm obsessed with the products. I'm taking the products. My husband's taking the products. Now my 17-and-a-half-year-old is taking products. So if we focus on the products and how the quality is so high and it's so affordable and people start using these products, it's going to grow. And I just want to share that, you know, network marketing is actually very simple. It's a very simple business. And we make it very complicated, and people want you to believe that it's complicated so then they can sell you things, right? I mean, you look at even big trainers like Eric Worre, he's now pushing his training in Vegas at the end of the year. It's thousands of dollars. Guys, you can go anywhere to train. At the end of the day, when you come back, there's just one question. How many people did you talk to today about your business? That's it. There's nothing else to it. It's just, how many people have you talked to today about it? That's what I ask myself every evening. I'm like, did I talk to people today about my business? If I talk to 2 people, good. If I talk to 10, even better. Don't give yourself a goal that's impossible. Maybe you have a full-time job. Maybe you're here just to make a few extra $100 a month. Like Ben said, not everybody wants to go diamond. So you have to make sure that your goals are in alignment with your activity. You can't say, oh, I want to go diamond, and you're talking to one person a week, but you can say, I want to make a few $100s a month, and I'm going to talk to 2 people a day. So just make sure that it's in alignment with your goals, your activity level. And that's it. That's all it is. You know, yes, you need to be reaching out to people different ways. My personal recommendation, because that's what I recommend for real estate as well, because I do real estate coaching. What I do is pick 2 things that you want to do, because you can't be good at everything. So you got to pick 2 things. Maybe it's lifestyle marketing. I don't leave the house to do LiveGood, but I do LiveGood every time I'm out. So if I'm out, I'm talking to somebody, they're cool. I'm like, hey, have you already heard of LiveGood? You got to check this out. It's kind of like Costco, but it's even better because it's all health related. So lifestyle marketing is one thing. You can join a local chamber. You know, you can have little parties at your house, little get-togethers, and then other people can do little get-togethers one-on-one. You can use social media. If you're going to use social media, you know, I love the tip with not Instagram, Pinterest. But I really do believe that you'll have more success. you can be everywhere, but focus on becoming really, really good at a couple of things. Maybe you're going to have parties at your house every week and you're going to use Facebook. Maybe it's going to be Pinterest and TikTok. Whatever it is that you're going to do, I would focus on one thing or two things, because it's you can spread yourself too thin. And so, with real estate, I do the same thing. I give them like 20 things that they can do. And it's like, okay, I'm going to do FSBOs and open houses. And that's it. Because if they try to do 20 things, then they don't do anything at all. And they never master anything. They never become really good at it. So keep it simple. Like I said, people want to overcomplicate because they want you to sell something. And it's simple. We have everything that we need here in LiveGood. We have the best of everything. We have the right landing pages. We have already an email marketing system in place that does the follow-up for you. So you don't have to become a master at marketing or anything else. You can just do your business and stay focused, guys. Stay focused. So for those of you that do want to go diamond, stay focused, because that's the only thing I see from everybody who has hit diamond in this company. Tim Miller, Kelly, Jesse, Cory, myself, all the diamonds that I know, they stayed focused, because once you get distracted, and I see people in my own team, they wanted to go diamond, they got distracted and they haven't gotten there. So depending on what you want, it's a different, way of doing this business. Basically, if you don't want to go diamond and you want to do, different companies, that's awesome. I love that Ben is not going to sue you. He's not going to cancel your account. He's not going to harass you. It's awesome. But if you want to go diamond, then you do have to stay focused here. So decide what you want is number one, right? What do you want from LiveGood? You just want to get healthy, stay healthy, and do it in an affordable way. It's amazing. If you want to make a few $100s a month, the opportunity is here. And if you want to go diamond, the opportunity is here too. So thank you guys for all you do. I appreciate you. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Trisha. And it's kind of been the same underlying theme today. Talk to people, more people you talk to. And I love the term lifestyle marketing, because really everyone you interact with, there's a way to bring up LiveGood, or if once people find out about it, they want to do it. It's funny because we work with a lot of designers and content writers and just a lot of different people. And every time we have them do something, they're like, oh, I need to try this product. And then they order it because, they learn about it and it makes sense. People need it. They recognize that they need to be healthy, and they're not going to find a better product for a better price out there. So yes, talk to people, master a few different things, and then expand your reach and keep going. So great job, Trisha. Thank you so much. Let's go out to Reno. Dr. Aaron, you're up.
Good family. Hi, Ben. Thank you so much. To share something with you this week on LiveGood Stories, we were interviewing my husband, and Tiffany asked Garth, what's your favorite thing about LiveGood? And Dr. Ryan and Lisa, he said, my favorite thing about LiveGood is Dr. Ryan and Lisa. He loves the products. Just like Trisha said, we are here for the products. We've always searched for the best products on the planet. And when we find them, we go, I'm taking those. I think we love, we need to write down the quote that Ben said, residual income is no longer a make-believe word or concept, you could say, because it's 2 words. Residual income is no longer make-believe. Okay, I'm going to share with you exactly what you can say when you're talking to the humans. So this is perfect. Trisha said it earlier too. It's so simple, but I'm going to give you a context of, again, how to think about LiveGood, because when you change how you think about it, maybe then you will do what's simple and you will talk to the humans. So I'm going to try to help you talk to the humans. Okay. All we do in LiveGood, this is what I want you to think of. Who do I know who doesn't know? I just want you to ask yourself, who do I know that doesn't yet know about LiveGood? So the theme of this training today is knowing. Okay, just ask yourself, who do I know that might not know? And your job is just to figure out, do you know? Do you know? Do you Uber driver? Do you know about LiveGood? Do you hairstylist know about LiveGood? Do you nail tech know about LiveGood? Do you know? Do you know? Do you mom, dad, sister, brother? Do you know? Because your job is go tell the others. That's your job. So here's what you can say. We've said it so many different ways, but say what Trisha said, have you heard about LiveGood? Like, it's so exciting. You could say this, 12 words, write these down. I found something that's really exciting, or I found something that's pretty exciting. Can I share it with you? That's it. Now, if you enroll 2 people a month and teach everyone to enroll 2 people a month, again, you need to think about, this is not a heavy lift. It had to be a heavy lift in previous things. So your mind still thinks it has to be a heavy lift. It's a heavy lift when you're launching, if you want to go big, but it's I enroll 1 to 2 people a month for the rest of my life. That's your job description. 1 to 2 people a month the rest of your life. There was a new guy we were launching and he goes, friend, I just have to tell you that I was just doing the math about LiveGood, the LiveGood math. And if you enroll 1 person every month, and then you teach them to enroll another person, these are affiliates. He's like, you'll be at the top in 17 months. And I was like, yeah, that. How does that sound in 17 months? But you've got to understand the job description. Okay. This is how I want you to think of LiveGood. Imagine you knew someone that loved brownies. You would go say, Josh, I have found the best brownies. Imagine if you knew someone loved Beyonce. I was telling everyone Beyonce's new cowboy country music song this last week. Everyone in my world was like, you need to listen to Beyonce's new song, okay? If you knew a Netflix show that you just loved, you'd like, that's what I would go and share with you, my Netflix show. But here's the thing about LiveGood. You don't need to know anything about anybody. I don't need to know if you like Beyonce. I don't need to know anything. If someone is shopping on Amazon, do I need to know what they're shopping for? If someone's shopping at Costco, do I need to know what kind of supplements they have or what kind of health problems they have? So then what? What do we need to know? All we need to know is that humans want to save money. Now, right now, since we have health and wellness products, yeah, we need to find people that care about their health. But we're not going to need to know anything about people when we add all of the verticals that we're adding. I don't ask people what they need or know anything about anyone to say you should get Amazon Prime membership. Do you understand? So we're changing that. So if you already know what you need to know, if that's the case, and I suggest it is, you already know that everyone wants to save money, then we need a serious ego deflation. We need a death of the ego, because you then realize that this is so simple, your 7-year-old child could do this. And if it's so simple to share a link, then you are not required. Your skills aren't required. But if you can fall in love with the simplicity, hey, I found something that's really exciting. Can I share it with you? If you can move out of the way and do the simple thing, you will enroll 2,000 people in several months like we have. I enrolled 33 people in 9 days, not from anything other than I found something. I want you to look at this. If everyone on your team enrolled 30 people, you would be a diamond. Like, it's just what would happen. But you've got to get out of the way. And you've got to say, oh my God, success is simplicity. So I'll leave it with you this again. Who do you know who doesn't know? Go tell the others. I hope that blesses you, and I hope you just do it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Aaron. Again, following the same theme. Talk to people. Guys, that's what it's all about. So I'm just going to throw out another idea, because all this stuff, you guys are throwing out great ideas. Anything you guys do to go out there and talk to new people, introduce more people to Live Good, our products, our opportunity, is a positive thing. You want people asking you about it, use the products and become a product of the product. I mean, my friends ask me, because I'm like, in the last probably 6 months, I've gotten pretty strong and ripped, and I got a six-pack, and it's really cool. And my friends ask me, what are you doing? And literally the only thing that's changed, I've been using Live Good products consistently. But I mean, anything, you lose weight, you build muscle, you have more energy, you have a blue tongue. People are going to ask you, what is that? What are you doing? How do you have so much energy? How'd you lose weight? Where'd you do that? And that's an in to talk about the products, and then and the opportunity and the company and the savings and the membership and all that stuff. And it's so easy. And you want another thing? If you ask people a question, you ask them how many kids they have, they're going to say, how many kids do you have? You ask them, you know, are you married? No. Are you married? Yes. Like the same question. Do you take supplements? No. Do you? Yeah, actually, I take some great ones. And start talking about it. Like there's a lot of different ways to initiate a conversation, but you want an easy one. You want people recognizing, especially people you know and see a lot. Make a change in your body, make a change in your health, or just have a blue tongue so people start asking questions, and you'll see what happens. I mean, like all my friends are on these products now, Super Reds especially. I tell them that's my superpower and my secret weapon, and I truly believe it is. I mean, that is, it just makes me fast and strong and have endless energy, and I could go and push it hard and not run out of gas. It's really cool. You guys need to be taking Super Reds. All right, let's close it out with Josh and Britt Cross in Illinois.
Oh,
Yes.
a lot to take in today. It's exciting. I love it. I love that Trisha brought up lifestyle marketing, because that's basically what Britt and I do. We're involved in a lot of things. We lead a small group at church. We volunteer to give out food distribution. So we're just involved in a lot of things, and being involved in a lot of things, we meet a lot of people. And by meeting a lot of people, not that we tell them, like pounce them, like, hey, you got to check out our business. But through that, we build relationships. And next thing you know, people will be like, hey, what is that you do? So we don't have to dump it on them. We just get ourselves around people, and then we continue. We use our Facebook as a way to put things out there. If you follow me on Facebook, you see I consistently put things out there, because then the people that are in my life say, hey, Josh, what is it that you do? And so I don't have to make Live Good weird. So I love that. The thing did you have to go? The thing I wanted to talk about real quick today is momentum. Look, we've been in Live Good right about coming up on a year now. And if you've been in a network marketing company for a year, you get to see seasons, right? You get to see ebbs and flows. That's just how network marketing is. That's how it is. And usually in most companies, when those seasons, ebbs and flows happen, your check also goes like this, right? And that's very devastating. In Live Good, that's not the case. And I love it. Momentum does not equal success. So I'm about to set you guys up for success. Too many people in this industry, they get caught up in momentum, or they see a company in momentum and they're like, man, I need to jump on board with that company. Oh, now that company's in momentum. I need to jump on board with that company. And they're forever chasing, or in a season of momentum, they think, oh, my company's so good. But when this company's not in a season of momentum, they think, oh, my company's not so good, right? What will determine success is if your company, the value that your company offers, Live Good specifically, is sustainable, not in momentum. See, there's top industry leaders, and I hate using the term leader, influencers, I guess I should say, that have the ability to create momentum even when there's no value, even when there's just because they're people of influence, they can go to something and they can create fake momentum, and people will see that and think, oh my goodness, that's success. It's not. That is not success. That's going to go. And so understand that momentum and success don't go hand in hand. Sometimes there will be momentum. Sometimes there will not. And that's just the reality of it. What will determine success is if you have something of value, LiveGood, right? That is actual value and sustains, the business model sustains even in times of lesser momentum. That's just the reality. So I want you to think about that, so you think with a clear and logical mindset as you're thinking about your business, as you go through those seasons, those ebbs and flows. So that's what I got. What you got?
I was just gonna say, just to piggyback on that, I know we're getting close on time. So in the beginning, Ben and Ryan both talked about how in 45 to 60 days, they're coming out with something, right? There's something big that's coming. So in any other company that besides LiveGood, if you were on a call like this and you heard that, they would think, oh my gosh, in 45 to 60 days, I will have a boost of momentum. So when that comes, I will build my business, right? But here, we don't think like that, right? I'm excited for what's going to come in 45 to 60 days, but that's not going to stop me from sharing LiveGood today and tomorrow and every other day, because it doesn't matter what is coming. We are still going to share LiveGood the same way. We're still going to reach out to people and say, have you heard of LiveGood, right? We're still going to help them see the value of a $9.95 membership. That's not going to change, right? And so I know that every one of the leaders on here, the trainers on here, are still going to be building. We're not going to wait until what's to come, because we're not in a company that is on hype and momentum. We're in a company that helps people every single day. And we're successful because we're a sustainable company. Like Josh said, our paychecks are not dropping and we're not going through the ebbs and flows. So that's what I got out of what Josh said and Ben and Ryan's exciting news. So
Back to you, Ben.
Awesome.
Hey, last week I accidentally said back to you, Ben, when it was actually back to Nauder.
Nice.
So,
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't be here last week, but awesome. No, that was, I love the term sustainable value, because that's exactly what keeps LiveGood and what will continue to keep LiveGood a household name and something that people want. Because yes, people will follow the next influencer to the next deal that creates fake momentum, or, you know, people have that FOMO, that fear of missing out, just like, you know, anything, a stock market, something starts going in, everyone gets in and they think it's going to keep going up forever. And then boom, the real value kicks in, everyone goes away. And that's why, you know, it's funny, because people come into LiveGood, they'll put in a few people, they're not making a ton of money. And so they move on to something else. But guess what? They recognize that there is sustainable value here. They're saving more money than they're spending on the products. It's $9.95 a month, and you know, their check is going to continue to come in. It might be smaller than, you know, the same size team in another company where people have to spend $150 a month to get there, but it's sustainable. It's long term. It's real. It's true. It's residual. And that's why people are going to come back. So just, you know, Josh and Brett, I love that. Thank you so much. Great stuff. But I also want to throw out that, you know, because I see a lot of people, not necessarily, actually, I don't see it a lot here, which is awesome. Because usually, you know, a lot of companies, someone will leave and then everyone else will bash them for leaving. But here, you know, I truly believe people will go to the next, you know, influencer hyped deal out there, but they're not going to leave LiveGood. And that's the exciting thing, because that doesn't happen in most companies. Most companies, you go moving on to something else, you're not doing anything with that other company. Or as who said it? Was it Trisha, I think, that said, you know, the company's going to sue them or kick them out anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But here, you know, we believe everyone's going to come back. We believe that they're getting value. We want to help everyone, even if they make some crazy decisions and follow the influencer, whatever. You know, we want to continue to help people. And so that's what we're about. And that's the cool thing, is that even if someone leaves, we know that there's nothing better out there, because we have true value, not just a little bit of momentum, as Josh was talking about, not just a little hype out there, but true, genuine value, and probably more value than any other company. As Trisha said, again, any other membership out there on the planet. And, you know, that's what really separates us from everyone else out there, and really makes us who we are. So thank you guys so much. All awesome stuff. You guys are amazing. We're so thankful to have you guys in the company, on the calls, helping others. You guys rock. All right, Ryan, you got anything else you want to add today?
No, that was great, guys. Thank you all very much. We'll see you Monday, though, noon Eastern Monday. Please tell everybody to tune in. We're going to do an awesome Q&A, I believe, actually. I think it's going to be a Q&A on Monday. So bring the
Nice. Yeah, I was
questions.
going to ask you if you had a topic. Nice. If you guys have a question about anything, Ryan?
Anything.
Anything at all product related, an ingredient, a health benefit. How do I get rid of this? How do I do this? How do I build this? Get on that call noon Monday. Ask Ryan and Lisa. They will answer you live.
Yep.
Ryan, let's actually throw this out there. Can people email you the questions and you answer them on the call?
Yes, please.
All right. So if you want to email Ryan or Lisa a question for the call, you can send it to ryan@livegood.com or lisa@livegood.com and put question for the product call. And then they'll know that they could answer that question on the call and not necessarily in the email. So awesome stuff, guys. Thank you again so much. Welcome aboard to everyone who's joined this week. It is Firestarter Friday. That means it's the first day of the week for our Powerline system. Go out there, share it with some people, and pre-enroll some people. Let them see that growth throughout the week. By Thursday, when there's thousands and thousands of people coming in under them, obviously people are going to make a decision. The other cool thing about this is people don't wait. I mean, there is not a lot of difference between Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and even Thursday's cutoff. People are joining every single day because once they see this value, guys, people want the products, and our product orders are pretty consistent day to day, which is also very unique and exciting as well. So I love it. Great things, big things happening. We've got a lot of new products coming out, a lot of big announcements, a lot of new marketing material that we've been working on. Our studio is about to get very, very busy, and we're really excited about everything that's going on. So thanks again, guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you at the top. Goodbye, guys.
See you, everybody.
Bye, guys.